memories of this room. Rena and I would throw extravagant parties here and invite all the stars in the social firmament. Usually we would have a band or quartet play.
Схема номер 1 является активной.
Make your way to the room barometer wherever you like.
Все схемы являются активными.
Finally.
How are you feeling?
Upset, as you might imagine. But I've sorted out what those lights are.
What? They're not just party tricks?
They're me. That is to say, they're fragments of my own mind. We found a way to extract brain waves, mental energy, and convert them into light waves, essentially. Each time I receive those lights, my memories return, literally.
That's ridiculous.
It's quite possible, I assure you. The proof is right in front of you. Clearly, the memories can survive outside of the host without any degradation. Fascinating. This means the damage isn't permanent. Oh, thank God for that.
So, this is real. You're really a person who looks like a blob, and whose mind is splattered all over the mansion.
That's quite a description. You have a way with words. I'll give you that. But that's all I can remember at the moment. Here, just give me some more lights and then I'll know more.
Whoa! What was that?
Blast it! Blast it! Bloody Russian couplings always fail me. I knew I should have used Sheffield steel.
Don't worry, I can fix it. Of course I can fix it. I built these machines, didn't I? I can damn well make them go.
Hey! Hey, there are those images again!
What? Oh, yes. When you focus your mind down here, your thoughts appear. I'm thinking about the schematics for this machine. I'll have it sorted out in no time.
Well, I'm glad you can keep that stupid thing going, because it's my ticket out of this place, and I don't plan to stay down here forever with you.
It won't break.
It just did.
She's not in danger, not yet anyway. There, that's better. Oh, that's good news. But she still needs my help. So I need to do something that's quite difficult for me, frankly.
What's that?
Another dose, please. I need to trust you. Because I need to get out of here, and you're the only one who can make that happen.
Trust me with what?
You've seen my mansion. You've seen the machines. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. Did you know there's a lab in there?
No, there isn't. I didn't see one.
You're not supposed to see it. It's hidden away from prying eyes. But if you help me, I'll give you full access to it. And more besides.
Maybe I'll just find it on my own.
One more time, if you would. Oh, that's better. No, you won't. It's under lock and key. But you are going to find the keys, and then you'll go into the lab and help me escape this place. In exchange, I'll give you something you've been dreaming of.
Oh, really? What am I dreaming of, Talbot?
I have some ideas about that. And, at any rate, everything I need to help Rena is in the lab. So it's important. Will you help me? I'm at your mercy.
Okay, Sure.
Good. That's settled then. Here's how you access the lab. I designed a series of locks to keep the lab safe. You need to collect the keys to open those locks. The keys themselves are only accessible when you complete all 3 circuits in a room.
Which rooms?
That I don't know, but I do remember that there are 8 keys. You know when you've found one because they're marked in a small, unique image. As soon as you find one, bring it to me so that I can activate it. It won't work otherwise, you say. Extra security.
Sounds like you went through a lot of trouble to hide a couple of keys. Couldn't you just, I don't know, hide them under a fake rock or something?
I taught mechanical engineering, my dear. Tinkering was my specialty. But never mind that. The sooner we finish our work, the sooner I can help Rena. I'm no use to her until I can remember what happened and work to fix it. Don't forget to bring me those keys as soon as you find them.
Jeez. A secret lab sounds great and all, but I'm not gonna risk my life just to see it. Okay, Patterson, be smart about this. You saw what happened with that machine. I can't let myself get stuck down there. No way. If one of those things goes on the fritz again, I am out of here. For good. I don't care how sad his stupid story is. I don't stick my neck out for anybody. And besides, this whole story about his wife, it's weird. Something isn't adding up here. I don't get it. There's something he isn't telling me. I don't have enough of a story yet. All I know so far is that there's a secret lab that he's keeping under serious lock and key. If I can get in, I'll have a kick-ass story for sure.
Right. Make your way to the room barometer wherever you like. You're back.
I solved one of those electrical circuits and I got one of those key things you told me about. Had a starfish on it.
The starfish. Now that I remember. A reminder of our home on the shore. Long walks on the beach and all that. It's odd what you remember and what you forget. At any rate, back to business. Hold out the key, please. There we go. The key is activated and ready to go.
Where do I use it?
You'll need all 8 keys. You'll use them all at once. I'll explain more when the time comes. Now then, you found something else for me, I hope. A few more of an old man's memories.
Here you go.
Right. Let's see. What do I do now? Think, man, think. We were both professors, Rena and I, but not in the same department. Where did she work? I know. She was in the medical school. She had an unusual specialty. Rena was researching something. What was it? Help me remember, will you? Give me some more. That's right. She was studying neuroanatomy.
What's that?
Well, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Let's see if a few more memories can help me sort it out. Rena was good at explaining this. She would say, Do you know, Talbot, doctors have been studying the human body for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. We know so much about how it functions, how it works, and how to put it together again. We know how our kidneys work as a filter. We know how the heart works as a pump. But we know almost nothing about how the brain functions. We know more about the stars up above than we do about the 3-pound objects sitting behind our eyes. For example, what is meaning? How is it stored? Where does it exist? What does it look like in the brain? We simply don't know.
And that's what your wife wanted to figure out?
Exactly. She wanted to understand the nature of consciousness itself. And now look at me. All I have left of myself is my consciousness and a few random memories. But I'm remembering more and more every day thanks to you.
Anything else?
All I know is that Rena and I were researching something related to the mind. The details are still missing. Please, go, get more, and whatever you do, don't forget to bring back one of those keys.
For a couple of college teachers, these guys sure had a lot of money. And I bet they kept some of that money here in the house somewhere. Just pay attention, Patterson. Either you will have a blockbuster story to sell, or these guys will give you a huge reward for helping them out. Either way, you are going to get paid.
Talbot is waiting, my dear. Quick, go to the room barometer.
Are you all right? You don't sound too great.
Ever since we started these chats, I've had some odd symptoms. Don't know why. Patterson, tell me something. What year is it?
2017, of course.
2017? That means I've been down here for 64 years.
Wow, that's horrible.
Patterson, you're the only one that even knows I'm down here. If you leave, you have to promise me that you won't leave me here, that you'll help me get out.
Yeah, of course. No sweat.
Do you have a key for me?
Yeah, right here.
Hold it out if you would, so I can activate it. Oh, you found the Eiffel Tower key. Another memory of my time with Rena. Tell me, Patterson, have you ever been in love?
Once.
Didn't end well, I take it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. Isn't that what they say?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe it's a foolish sentiment. I miss Rena so much it hurts. Sometimes I almost wish I'd never met her, so that I wouldn't have to feel this way now.
Do you want your medicine?
I do. Let's see. So I worked with machines, of course, and Rena worked with the mind. She and I saw them as the same in a way. She was absolutely obsessed with the idea of black box events.
What, you mean like in an airplane?
Sorry?
You know, how they have black boxes on planes now. How they record everything that happens in a flight?
Really? They do? Oh, fascinating.
Yeah, it's how they figure out what happens when planes crash.
I see. What a clever idea. There have been a few innovations since my day. But no, when I say black box, I mean it in the sense of a process that is hidden from the observer. Something goes in and something comes out, and we don't know what occurs in between. We see this with machines sometimes. The inventors place part of the equipment inside a so-called black box to protect the content from operators who might misuse it, or even break it. Rena wondered if such black box events take place in the mind, and if so, how and why. Do you have any more by any chance? That's very good. Yes, how to explain? Here, I'll give you an example. Have you ever driven home and when you pull into the driveway, you realize you don't remember how you got there?
Yeah, sure.
Of course, it's happened to us all. The human brain can go on autopilot, can't it? What do you think happens when we are asleep or hypnotized?
I'm not sure. Your mind kind of turns off?
No, it never turns off. Not until the day we die. Even when we are under anesthesia or in a coma. More, please. I'll tell you a secret. Doctors don't like people to know this, but they have absolutely no idea how anesthesia works. None at all. All they know is that the gas goes in and the lights go out.
For a guy with possible brain damage, you sure do know a lot.
Not nearly enough. I want to learn as much as I can about your mind. That's what Rena kept asking. She wanted to know, where does the mind go?
Depends on how much you've had to drink.
Yes, well, there's one thing I know for sure. We certainly managed to find a way into the problem. It was wonderful, and then it went pear-shaped, but there's still time to fix it. There has to be. Bring me more. Then we can get Rena one way or another.
Am I imagining things? Or is there something weird about the way he talks about his wife? She's the key to this whole story. I need to figure out what he's not telling me. My readers are going to want to know the truth. I want to know the truth. Maybe Talbot's got something locked away in the black box of his own mind. If he does, I'm going to get in there, see what's inside.
Good Lord, it's like a tornado in here with all these leaves flying about. Good job. Well done. You're ready to go back to Talbot. Use the barometer. Hello.
Still hanging in there?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Here you go.
How was the search for the keys coming along? A smart girl like you is probably quite good at solving these circuit problems.
Found 3 so far. You sure do have a funny way of protecting things. Couldn't you just use a safe like a normal millionaire?
I could, but those things are surprisingly insecure. Some secrets need to stay secret. What did you see on the key?
Looks like some kind of jewel. Another reminder of your wife, I bet.
Let's see it. If you would be so kind. Then I can activate it. That jewel is a reminder of her parents, actually. They were from Russia, you know, royalty before the revolution. They were very proud of their heritage and very disappointed that their daughter married someone who was so beneath her. A lowly mechanic. But where are they now? Dead and gone. And I'm still here, more or less. Enough of that. I want to talk about Rena, a brilliant woman, knew everything there is to know about psychology.
Ugh.
I take it you don't care for therapists?
No, they give me the creeps. I don't like how they try to get into your head.
Have you ever worked with one?
Man, you ask a lot of questions. Here, take your medicine.
Rena wanted to know why we even have an unconscious. Why do we repress memories? If there are things we want to forget, we bury them deep inside. It's a strange survival tactic.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Nothing bad's ever happened to me.
We should all be as lucky as you. More, please. Rena and I theorized that since everybody has this ability to compartmentalize, all human minds must all be structured in similar ways, almost like machines, sharing an operating system, if you will. And if the mind is like a machine, perhaps we could go under the hood like a mechanic, take it apart and put it back together again.
That sounds really dangerous.
It was. It is. I mean, look at me. But that's the price of progress. I imagine you're out of those lights, eh?
I am.
Then please, go gather more. And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, find another one of my keys for the lab. We'll need them in short order.
Okay, never mind all that stuff about the unconscious. Let's talk about this story. It's big. It's worth money. You can make bank with this. Who should I call? The news? No, I should get an agent. That's where the money is. Yeah, smart. So let's see. What notes can I take? I need reminders for the blog. Rena's family is from Russia. They were wealthy. She was all about psychology. And so is Talbot, I guess. And they think the brain is a machine. These people are crazy.